Wrong, guys. Just here, trying to wrap this up. Little finishing touches. A rock bed. Honestly, waiting on the homeowner to get here because I don't know if I put that one in or this one in. Right here, then I'm done. I don't know which one she wants. Oh, in the meantime, we were just going. Doing little things like putting rock in the edges, make it look real nice. Oh, here she is. She's here. How are you? Not too bad. Just trying to wrap it up. Sorry, I'm here on a Sunday. I didn't know, so I was going by two garden centers at Menards, and between those three, I picked those two up. I honestly didn't remember what you said you wanted instead of that Spirea. I was looking for another Spirea. So that DMF Gardens would be out, or before I could go there tomorrow. Do you like either of these, or you want to go with something else? This one is I kind of got bushy things that have the white bud on them. Creme brulee. Oh, I don't know how to say that word. Yeah, we are zoned. Be like that at its peak. I don't know if that's too big or like too big of a thing that you're thinking.
Why just
3 to or no, 2 to 3 foot, maybe like that. That one, I know it doesn't bloom or have blooms on them, but it has that yellow foliage like the spirea did. I don't know. This one is probably gonna be a little bigger, the 6 to 8, so this one's probably like way big. Okay. I didn't realize this was so big. I honestly was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna stop here and see if they have that spirea." They didn't, and I was like, "Well, I'm gonna grab some stuff, see if she likes anything else." Um, if you wanna do that one. Awesome. I did talk to your husband about those type of downspots. So I like these. One, they swivel, so you don't have to necessarily have them straight. And over here too, I think it's real. Well, one nice like that because I can get it outside of the bed. Actually, it actually extends a whole nother like 4 foot. And then over here, and I'm gonna go. I threw some seed here. I'll kind of rake that all in. I don't know how good grass grows here. It doesn't look like it grows the best, but this one's nice because I can get it out of the whole bed instead of it being in the bed.
Yep.
Same with this one. And then talking to him too about this, I can cut this shorter, but he kind of thought the longer the better. I mean, you can always move it around, but yeah, yeah. Yes, I think one, the water thing was like a big thing, and I wanted to keep it long for you guys right away. Hmm.
and then you say so.
Yeah, and you can really tell So this will like keep getting clean, more and more clean. It's not as blue as it was. Same with I had to get a different type of rock for the behind the bushes. That has more of a yellow dusting on it. That's gonna clean. I know the guys are kind of freaking out, like this is the same rock it is. It just like the transition, you can see where it's yellow, more yellow. It'll clean. It's just all that dusting stuff. Um, and then did it rain here last night? Okay. Okay, I was gonna say I would water all this stuff probably daily for at least like the first like 10 days. I know there's a decent amount of chances of rain. Okay. Yeah. Everything in here went good. I would just keep watering this guy. Yeah. I don't know if I even okay. Yeah, both of these are kinda yeah, I would probably give these guys a little bit more water today and see what I mean, they could have just like a root shock and let them establish again. Nothing else looks like it's gonna like instantly. I mean, anything with buds when it transfers, like the uh anything that already has a flower on it, it's gonna kind of get shocked because when you obviously when you plant it, you mess with the root ball and kind of rip some of that out. So hopefully, like here in like 2 weeks, everything. I mean, it'll probably drop a lot of its flowers and rebloom again. So, and then as far as the sod, just wait until they'll be fine. And then yeah, I seeded everything. I don't know if you want to go around and water by hand or just kind of let it like this side naturally go back on, or obviously wherever there's dirt, there is seed in there. And these guys too, I told your husband. So if you ever want these off, we had to tap con them into the foundation. So you're gonna have to take those screws out. There shouldn't really be a reason to take them off too often. But if we didn't tap cut them, yeah, they kind of just sit there. So yeah, yeah. And I think these are a better fit. And I talked to him yesterday, or you were at a play or something. He said, uh, and kind of asked him what he thought, and he's like, "Oh, I kind of like that idea." So if it all work out, yeah. And they still, I mean, the nice thing about them is like this guy can still come out a whole thing, and then it has another tray that's below it that can come out, and they can still, like, very easily do that, and they swivel the whole time, so you can I don't think you need to switch direction on any of them, but I didn't like that the other one was, like, right here, so I'd probably wash this brick out, and believe it or not, it's harder to get, like, an extended downspout than I honestly thought it was. They're a very standard size, and this one and that one would both still be in the 2 and 2 switched, so I'd rather do, like, all the same, and then even this one, I mean, with the erosion right here, it's up to you and your husband, but you could extend this out past this and kind of fill this in and let this grow again. Then it wouldn't have a bunch of water rushing right here. But that could probably go out to like right here. I just don't know how much he wants to mess with it when he's mowing and stuff. So okay, 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 okay. No, that makes sense. I thought he said something about him walking because we were walking around earlier.
Yeah.
He said it's kinda hard tough to walk right now, he's gonna have surgery or something possibly. Hopefully that all goes good.
It's excruciating pain.
Really?
Yeah.
Same with these guys, they might get a little droopy and stuff, but yeah, I think watering and then kinda letting their roots establish,
Yep, yep.
they should be fine on that. And then this guy, and this one's pretty basic.
Yeah.
But all this, I'm sure you know, I don't know why, but one of the landscapers were like freaking out because they thought it was blue for some reason, but it will like rainwater just like eventually wash it off. So it looked just like the stuff you have in your back. The thing with like that part
Uh-huh.
with water in it so much, when you do water where it's bare dirt under there, you're gonna compete with weeds. So don't be surprised if like weeds come up over there. Like pretty not super sudden, but you're gonna be competing with weeds wherever there's no felt.
Yeah.
So that's gonna probably be like a little bit of a problematic area and that back bed. I mean, you're gonna have some
Oh, yeah.
weeds come up before it kind of fills out.
Definitely.
Um, Everywhere else, so you shouldn't have like a ton of weeds. I mean, I know when we install stuff, people kind of think there's gonna be no weeds forever. That's not like really true. I mean, they come up on any type of edge that has like a little dirt exposure. If birds drop things in the beds, if it's mowed towards the beds, everything like that. So really the only thing and like good thing with that downspout and this one is I don't even think you'll really have to mess with it when you're mowing
Okay.
because it's right on the edge there. Or even I think it's just gonna be that back right one that you're gonna have to flip up
Yeah. Yeah.
and then just make sure you
Yeah.
know that that drain pipe's there. But I kind of liked how long it was because it kind of goes towards the slope of the yard where it can go in the middle and then go forward or back wherever naturally it goes. So
Yeah.
and then the only thing we'll have to do with when we come back to do the sod is we'll bring in another yard of dirt. I had him just stop cutting it out once I knew we weren't gonna do it, and then really cut it out and, uh, do that. So we're not just gonna come and lay sod on this. This isn't ready yet, but I think, yeah, we'll probably need like another like yard and a half of soil here, kinda raise this up. We'll keep like obviously the grade the yard has,
Yeah.
but we do wanna take out, most of this and kinda rake it out again and get some of those chips back out, but we just kinda stopped it when I knew we weren't gonna do anything, so and whenever you want, uh, I'm sure I'll know about the band too, and I'll probably reach out and just say, "Hey, you can water again. Do you want us to come out and
Yeah. That'd be great.
do that?" So
All right.
I'll throw this plant in, and I'm probably gonna take off for the day. I kind of well, I had those tools here. I'm like, well, I want to grab those.
Ah.
I'm like, there's only like downspouts, and then see if she wants that plant. Well, I was like,
Yeah.
I just want to get it done.
Don't blame it.
And then, how do you guys want to like square up on this? Do you want to just take the sod off for now, and then do a different invoice when the sod's here? Yeah, he did, let me see.